Hello, warriors. Hello, healers. I am so excited. We just ended our final training with our CBD expert supplier provider, and we were able to negotiate a very special discount, which means we're able to significantly reduce the price so that you guys can save money on the CBD infusion. So on this video, I was gonna say on this call, on this video, I'm gonna share with you what other people are charging because I always want to do that to see how we, part of the wellness team, is always thinking about you, your pockets, your money, and your financial situation. Because I know many people think we are our IVs are on the higher price, which is not true at all. For the value, the potency, and the way we source our ingredients, our prices are the lowest. Okay? But CBD. All right, so I'm gonna share a screen with you. We're gonna discuss how many CBs we have in our CBD. And I'm also going to share with you a place that is closer to us that is charging way more than we're going to charge. But the catch is, in order for you to get that very, very, very low cost price, reduced price, you have to be part of the webinar. You have to register for the webinar. And I'm doing it this way because I want people to show up and get the education and get the answers, the questions answered. Okay, I want people that are really like interested in this. I want people that are like very serious about this. Okay, because pain is no joke. Stiffness is no joke. Anxiety is no joke. Chronic fatigue, inflammation is no joke. And with this promotion, I want to take it in a different route, like doing it differently because I want serious people, as I mentioned in the last video. So, in order, I can't reveal the price. You got to show up for the webinar. We have two things we're going to give you on this webinar, the very, very, very low cost price, and then something else that I think everybody should have as they are doing the CBD drip. As you know, us here at the Wellness Corner, we do things completely different. Completely different. I'm always thinking about your safety. I'm always thinking about your results. I'm always thinking about how can we improve our delivery. Like I'm always thinking about you as the human. So I'm always like after hours, I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, how can I make this even better for them? So there are two gifts. The discounted price we're gonna give you at the webinar. So you have to register. And then we have something else that you're gonna get as you are taking the infusion. All right, but you have to register. 24 hours after the webinar. So the webinar is on the 24th, right? The 25th, after 5 o'clock, the price goes up. We're gonna put another $20. And then the price continues to go up. And then the last time you can get the CBD for the promotional price is on the July 11th, 2025. After that, the price is gonna go to the regular price. Okay? So if you know you can benefit from this, which you can, and I'm going to show you all the things CBD is good for, you need to register for the webinar. You need to show up. Now, if you register like I cannot make it, you have 24 hours to watch the replay and get the special pricing. This is my way of saying thank you, my way of helping you with, save some money. It's my way of helping you decrease your stiffness, your pain, your inflammation. And it's just, I just want to say, like, I'm just honored and grateful that you choose us to be part of this journey because I'm aware we're not the only one that's doing this on this planet. Okay, we have other practitioners that have similar goals as we do to help you heal your body and feel your very best. And they are infusing similar and nutrients, ingredients, and IVs like we do. But one thing I think all of you can agree with is that we are different. How are we different? We actually care about you. We'll follow up with you. And with the CBD drip, after your first CBD, we're gonna have a whole group. We're creating a group in the HIPAA compliant portal Practice Better, where I'm checking with people and you get to tell me how you feel. Okay. And my job is to continue to increase the dosage so that it can be dose dependent. What does that mean? Meaning that somebody that might do well with 1 ml and someone else might need 2 ml, 3 ml. So I'm not gonna charge you every time we increase the dose. That's my philosophy, right? We're not gonna penny pinch you because we increased the dose to 5 ml. Now you gotta pay more money. So that's why we decrease it or we put it at a cost where us can monitor the dose. We can increase it freely with ease without having you pay more. That's for this promotion. Okay? So I'm gonna share with you all the benefits CBD has to offer. But first, let's share what other people are charging. So I do my research always, 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 because I will always want to make sure that, we're not gouging people here. We are literally charging you the right price. When I talked to my supplier, and he was telling me people out in California are charging 450, 350, like the price is really up there for 1 ml, 2 mls, and nobody's monitoring the dose for these people. Okay, so we are different here. So let me share my screen with you because we're gonna do this very quickly. Okay, what do I have to share with you? Oh, okay, so CBD. You all know CBD is part of the plant, right? It's a plant, it's a leaf, it's part of the cannabis plant. Um, and the CBD that I'm using is from this company, and they have 6 powerful cannabinoids in it. So you're not only getting CBD, you're getting CBG, CBN, CBDA, CBGA, and CBC. So you're getting multiple things in that drip, which I love, 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 love. Now, and it goes into more details how each CB, I call them CBs, how each CBs will benefit you. Okay, so you can see here, CBD helps with pain relief, anxiety, seizures, nausea, inflammation, sleep, and cardiovascular, right? And it's really good for cancer. Yeah, yep. CBN is strictly for pain and sleep, and appetite, can stimulate appetite. So, and it's also good to act as an antibacterial properties. As I was talking to the people from this company, they were telling me how a lot of infectious doctors now are using CBD. I was like, what? A lot of oncologists are using CBD. CBG is all, provides anti-inflammatory, reduces pain, okay? And it's also good for cancer. CBDA and CBGA, which is this one right here. So if you're watching this video, you see me pointing at this. If you're listening to this on the podcast, please go ahead and go to the YouTube channel. On our YouTube channel, you'll see the screen that I'm sharing, and you can get the information there as well. This one has antiviral effects. So CBD is good for viruses too. I didn't know that. You don't know what you don't know. And it's my job to learn, to bring that information to you. CBC is good for pain, inflammation, it's good for depression, it's good for cancer, it's good for mood, it's good for a lot of things. Now, other research, because again, people, since we are infusing this into people's body, we have to make sure the research is there. Okay? You can see how people are using CBD for cancer, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, irritable bowel disease, asthma, epilepsy. That's just aside from the headaches and the pain, the back pain, the stiffness, the arthritis, the autoimmune. That's just aside. People are using CBD for that. All right? So, wanted to share that with you, and there's a lot of education in here. And then here I'm gonna share this company that is right here in Montville, New Jersey, which is not far from me. They also using CBD, you know. Um, and the thing that we need to know is that CBD will not make you high. CBD is not a doesn't have any psychoactive components to it, meaning that it has no THC, right? And CBD is legal in 50 states. So I'm not infusing something that is illegal into your body. You can do your research, and this will back it up. And then this is the benefits you can get from CBD. So if you're one of those people that's always on the edge, and I mentioned that before, you're irritable, you can't distress, and anxiety is through the roof, for more relaxation, like you want to ease at the end of the day, it's like, oh, I just want to take a breather, I want to ease up, you need CBD. pain relief, you need CBD. Any inflammation, you need CBD. Stiff neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, joint pain, all the pain, stiffness, you need CBD. If you have decreased range of motions, cramping, spasm, you need CBD. Okay, it's gonna help you. All right. Now, again, I'm always looking at safety first. So we start slow. And as we are getting feedback from you, we increase. All right. 1 ml in my CBD drip, I use a lot more fluid. We use the 250 ml fluid. I'm gonna start with 1 ml because again, my beta group patients, we started with 1 ml. They did well. Nobody had negative side effects. I promise you, none of them did. And some of them felt an improvement right away. People with anxiety had less anxiety. I had a patient that had headaches, they had less headaches. One with herniated disc, less pain, like they can feel the improvement. I also have a patient that was like very sleepy. He's like, oh, I did the CBD, I was so relaxed and calm. I had a great night's sleep. All right. So you can see this company, which is not far from me, is actually charging 50 for 50 milligram, $300. We're gonna start with 1 milligram and then we increase it to two. I'm sorry, 1 milligram, 1 ml. We're gonna increase it to 2 ml. So you're getting a lot more. And the price should literally be $600. And you can see, so if we do 50 plus 50, right? And we can start you at 60 milligram at the price we're gonna talk about during the webinar. It's like it's not even it's under $200. Let me tell you that it's under $200. You are saving money with this. So if money is a factor, it's like I can't do this because I have no money. This is too expensive. You guys cannot come to us and say this is too expensive because I am literally reducing the price to help you heal and help you purchase as many as you can. Now, it has to be a package of four. And I explained in the last video why we do four. Because when you have anxiety, one is not going to take care of your anxiety completely. Just like I mentioned in the video before that, we don't do one medication and be like, oh, I'm cured. My pain went away, right? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't work that way. We don't do one multivitamin like, oh, I have energy until I die. No. So for this CBD, you must purchase four. It's a package of four. You start with four. Now, many of you will need six. You'll need 10. You purchase four. For the webinar participant and registrants, they have 24 hours for the special pricing. After that, the price goes up. So if you did not purchase it, you did not register for the webinar, you did not purchase it by June 25th, 2024, the price is going up. We added another $20, right? You can save that $20 by actually show up for the webinar, register for the webinar, and get that savings. Okay? Even if you feel like you don't need it, but do you have a family that has pain? You can gift it to them. Give them the gift of health. Do you have someone that's walking around complaining about joint stiffness? My knee hurts, my back hurts, I'm stiff all over, I'm cramping. Do you have someone with anxiety? Do you have someone that has headaches, migraine? Do you? So that's why I'm encouraging all of you to invite a friend to be on the webinar with you. Do not come on this webinar by yourself because people are in pain. And pain happens to be the number one complaint, right? What is abdominal pain? What is headaches? Like we all have discomfort. People are in pain and they are popping Tylenol, they're popping Advil just to numb the symptoms. When we have a solution that we can infuse straight to your cells, that's going to decrease the inflammation, that's going to reduce the stress in your body and your cells, that's going to give you some relief. All right? So CBD is good for everyone. IV vitamin therapy, everybody can benefit from IV vitamin therapy. Now, you don't see me coming here promoting hydrogen peroxide because hydrogen peroxide is not good for everyone. Chelation therapy is not for everyone, right? Until we do the vibrant test where we are looking at all your toxins, and then I recommend chelation therapy. But vitamin C, everyone can benefit from vitamin C. Hydration, anyone can benefit, and everyone can benefit from hydration. And CBD now happens to be something that everyone can benefit from. All right. So if you have any questions, send them my way. The link to register for the webinar is below. register for the webinar. You're gonna regret if you don't register for this webinar. Because January 25th, price goes up. You're not gonna have the opportunity to save money. Price is gonna go up. And I'm gonna say this again, you must purchase four. You cannot do one and done. The one and done model is done with. And sit with yourself really. Are you really expecting to see significant improvement with one? Are we being honest with ourselves? Are we being real with this? Or are we just lying to ourselves? If you're gonna try one, you'll be like, oh, I just want to try to see if my body does well with it. Your body's gonna do well with it because you're not the first, you're not the last, and because that we take safety in consideration and we are studying very slow, very, very slow, and we follow up with you, you've been taken care of. That's what I'm trying to say. So if safety is like, I'm scared, please don't be scared. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna act on my body. Well, you have a doctor that's literally gonna manage your care, making sure you're okay. So there should be no objections with this because we're covering the price. I'm telling you it's very safe. And I'm telling you I'm giving you something else to make it super duper safe again, which you'll find out during the webinar. And I'm telling you we're following up with you. And I'm giving you some tips and pointers how to feel great. Okay, so we actually address all of the things that could possibly come up. Okay? All right. So please share the news with all the people in your life. Ask them to join us. Everybody needs this. Help me help all the people that are in pain. Okay? And I can't wait to see you in the webinar. So I'm gonna do more video about that. As a matter of fact, Ty and I are doing a video because he's so knowledgeable on CBD. And I'm just like, I know of CBD, but I have to really learn for the past 3 months about this. But Ty is like, he's really knowledgeable. So we're gonna have our we're gonna do Facebook Live. We're also gonna record it here so that Ty can kind of give you a slight education about CBD so that you can feel comfortable and be prepared when you show up for the webinar. Until then, I'll see you on the webinar. If you come in for vitamin C or hydration, I'll see you when you come into the clinic. Okay? All right. Bye. Hmm.